Hi all, Bones here from D3 Bantams, and welcome back to our workshop. So in this video we'll be progressing the strip down of the D3 and some of the repairs that we'll do. As you can see, we've got the engine out and we've actually got the engine apart, and I'll take over the workbench and show you some of the things that we've found. Alright, so there's our barrel head, seat springs and brand new piston. The barrel has still got honing marks in it. I don't know whether you're going to be able to pick it up. So that barrel's been honed. This engine has at least had a top end rebuild and has never been run. Engine cases in here, they look pretty good. There are some weld repairs to the left hand case, but they were done pretty well. And over here, the rest of our engine bits. That humming in the background is actually my workshop heater, so my apologies for that if it's coming through on the microphone. So you can see our crankshaft where I had the trouble last episode, and where they've actually cut it off. Interestingly enough, this engine still has the original oil slinger fan there. I'll be taking that off. So what we're going to do is, on a quick look at this crank, there is damage around the seal surface here. So I'm going to change the flywheels out. The actual rod itself is in pristine condition. It felt really good. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's new. But generally, all the engine bits look alright. The usual wear in the main shaft bushes and things like that, but it's generally pretty good. Framework looks pretty good on these. The plunger column came out relatively easily as well. I think it had a bit of paint that it had to drive through, but it came out alright. What we're doing now is I will clamp the stand down like that, get my front end up in the air, and then that way I'll be able to take everything off the front end. But I've got to put some carpet or rubber underneath that to protect the paint. So as you can see, we've got the bike stripped out. Generally everything's pretty good. There's a few issues. Someone's put the wrong bolts in here. So I'm going to attempt to chase the threads out on both sides to try and get it back to the BSF that it's supposed to be. Failing that, if it doesn't work, I'll have to helicoil them. Front forks, pretty good. I'll have to change the springs on that, but the bushes and the condition of the fork legs was fine. So generally everything came apart really well. So what I'm into now is just doing the inspection on the components, and we'll start doing rectifications and get everything ready to actually put back together. But I won't bore you to tears with that. But I'll take off the stand in just a sec. We'll go over to the bench and we'll have a look at some of the components. Front wheel off and down here, so I will take out the hardware for that and zinc plate it up, and you can see condition of the spokes. They're unfortunately just a little bit scabby with the chrome. Up here on the bench, handlebars and all the chrome work on that's really good. Handlebar clamp, top yoke, speedo and springs. Now all this pile of stuff just in here, I'm just getting stuff together in preparation to zinc plate. Head stem bearings in there were just fantastic. I've got a sneaking suspicion they were new, and they're a really hard to get item at the moment. We'll just go over and have a look at the rear mudguard. You can see there's a little bit of paint chipped off there, but we're going to try and get like a paint pen to match it up. Generally that's in really good nick, other than someone's just cut the little section out of the guard here. Front mudguard there, same deal, just grubby but in good condition. I will organise a front number plate to go on this bike and get that all plated up. Around here I've just buffed the fork top nuts. All the cables on this bike are brand new. Headlights in really good condition, and our front forks are in good condition. Our plunger units there. So basically everything just needs a good clean up. I did the tank yesterday, just gave it a clean and polish. That little nick out of the pinstriping there, my wife can fix that, she's good at that stuff. But yeah, with a bit of a cleaner and polish, that tank's come up really well. So what we have there is some of our front end components, and I'm just prepping those ready to zinc plate those all up. I'll just take you around the other side and show you the zinc plating setup. So as you can see here, I've got various baths set up. So from right to left, the green bucket's actually got diluted hydrochloric acid in it to strip any zinc plating off or take a little bit of rust off. The bath next to it's just a bicarb soda rinse bath to neutralise the acid. Over the back corner there, the silver thing is the ultrasonic cleaner. Pink bath's a dirty rinse, yellow bath is a clean rinse, and then we have the electroplating bath. So at the moment we've got some parts in there just plating up. And that's the power supply down there. I think I've showed you in previous videos from the zinc plating, but if I haven't, over the back here is one of the anodes. There's another anode hanging there, and this is where your job hangs off. So obviously positive going to both these and then negative to there. So we've got a lot of stuff to plate up. So we're just getting into it. Okay, and there's some of our
first batch of plating to come out. You'll see here where it's not plated because I had that masked off, because that's a pivot surface that goes inside your brake backing plate. But yeah, but especially on that bit, you can just see the difference. I've just put some more brightener in to make it slightly brighter, but I'm pretty happy with that. So we'll just keep punching on for the next day or so, and see how we go.
Alright, so that's about it for this episode. I'm just going to be going through more plating, prepping some gear, a little bit of polishing here and there, getting all the components ready for our assembly. The crank, still got to press up another crank and get that done, but we'll keep progressing that, and I'll keep showing you. So to all my subscribers, thank you very much for supporting me. If you haven't clicked like or subscribe, please do. It really is helpful, getting some feedback and the like. So from all of us here at D3 Bantams, we'll see you later.